Hello again, it's Anita. Okay, if you remember last time we were working on single crochets and I wanted to finish the row of single crochets before I moved on to doubles so you can see how it ended. Okay, if you remember, we're just taking one in here. Remember holding your work. Okay, so you're going to go in one like this, pull it through, and pull through just like that. And we got one more. You always want to go to the very last stitch. If you don't, you're going to have all this extra hanging on your edges, and you don't want that. So you always go to the very last stitch. And then hold your work and pull it through. Now something else, if you're, I don't know how many chains I made here, but let's just say there's 40 here. If your pattern calls for 40 chain stitches, then you're going to need to have 40 single crochet stitches. It always has to be even. If you don't, then you're going to have loops and holes throughout your work, and you don't want that either. Okay, so now if we're going to go on to double crochets, now these are singles, and you see the width of them. This is the width of them right here. Now watch what happens when we make a double crochet and see what the width comparison is. Okay, so when you're at the end, you're always going to want to make a chain stitch, just like that. That will give you the amount of space you need to turn. Okay, so to turn your stitch like this, and so now you're looking like this. Okay, now some patterns will tell you to go into the first stitch. Some patterns will say skip the first stitch and move on to the second. You just have to look at your pattern and see what your pattern suggests. So for this one, for this purpose, I'm going to skip that first stitch, which is this one right here, and move on to the back. Now also some of your patterns will say work in the back loop, and if you work in the back loop, then you're just going to take the back loop of that stitch, just like that. But for this course, we're just going to do the whole stitch, which is right there. That's the second stitch from the hole. So for a double crochet, you're going to yarn over, go through the hole, yarn over. Now look at this. You have 3 loops on your hole, on your hook. What you're going to do is you're going to yarn over. Here's where the double crochet comes in, and on a pattern it's going to be labeled DC. So on a double crochet, you are going to be yarning over twice. So you're going to yarn over. You're only going to go through 2 loops. And now you have 2 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and go through both of them. And there's your double crochet. Now I'm going to do a couple of these because I want to show you the difference in the size of the width. Okay, so we're going to yarn over, go into the next stitch, which is right here, pull it through, and now again you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through only 2 of them, yarn over, and go through the other 2, just like that. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through 3 loops, 2 and 2 again. Yarn over, go through the hole, pull through, yarn over through 2, and yarn over 2 again. And yarn over, go through the hole, yarn over, 3 loops, go through 2, and go through 2 again, just like that. And yarn over, go through the hole, yarn over, 3 on your hook, go through 2, and go through 2 again, just like that. And we're going to do 4 more. So yarn over, go through the hole, come up, 3 loops, go through 2, and go through 2 again. And see how I'm holding my work constantly holding my work there. Yarn over, go through the hole, pull through, holding the work again, go through 2, and go through 2 once more. And we're going to yarn over, go through the hole, pull through, and through 2, and through 2 again. And sometimes if your yarn gets a little tight in there, just let go and pull out some work, just like that, which mine just did. Okay, so one more. Through the hole, like that, pull up, 3 loops, hold your work, pull through 2, and pull through 2 again. Now, something else that's very important. If you are done for the day, you've crocheted for a couple hours and you're tired, you want to go to bed, pull through your loop like that so you have all this hanging so you don't lose your work. Now, look at the difference. Okay, this section right here is what's your single crochet. And look at the difference in height in your double crochet. So as you can see, if you're doing a blanket with a double crochet versus a single crochet, you're going to get done a whole lot faster because this right here is a much bigger stitch. So if your blanket caused it to end up being 5 feet long or 60 inches, it's going to take a lot less double crochet stitches versus the single crochet. All right. I hope this is working okay for you and that you are learning this and enjoying what you're doing. And again, if you have any questions, follow me on my contact page and I'll get back with you. Thanks.